Larry Bouchou has spent the last decade carrying on a 47-year tradition.
Don't want the coffee too strong or we'll hear about it.
As the owner of the Arcola Pharmacy, home to the Arcola Coffee Cup Club.
Yeah, I got my cup in about 1956 after I got out of high school and started working here during college.
There are 161 other cups, like Larry's, each with a name and its own special place. The cupboard was originally built by the high school industrial arts class and expanded to run the full length of the soda fountain, forever locking in the size of the club.
It just ended up that number, so that number stayed. Someone has to die or move away before we can put someone else up.
Come on, Bob, it's your club.
Bob Arl, the founder and unofficial club president for life, still shows up at 8 each morning, drinking from a cup he first labeled and set on a shelf in 1948. 20 or so regulars also show up every morning for their caffeine constitutional.
Good coffee.
The camaraderie of the club, the real draw. Monikers on the cups hinting at their own stories of nicknames and past exploits.
It's mostly ball games, bowling. When the weather improves, we have to watch the golf balls sail over.
The rural version of a breakfast power meeting. Old friends replaying the highs and lows of yesterday's news.
Oh, it was bad, yeah. We got a hold of a bunch of guys that bowled awful well.
Retelling the jokes and stories they've shared over their lives, one cup of coffee at a time.
Miller's son played for the Cardinals, and so he thinks he knows something about football.
I don't know anything about it.
The second cup price is only good if you stay on the stool. If you get off the stool, then you go back to the first.
Well, he decided to go ahead and go to school, so he went and contacted George's house.
2 cups for a nickel.
It's bad enough having to listen to it without having to participate in it. But
over the years, traditions have been added to traditions. A drawing each Wednesday morning determines a Thursday morning benefactor. The lucky name buying coffee for anyone who comes in.
Anybody that comes in, yeah. And there's often a joke like, well, here comes that bus pulling up over there, you know, that type of thing. But it'll usually run 15 to 20 people.
I don't know who that guy was that pulled your number out of there.
No, we have a number of people that don't know they bought until somebody thanks them on the street the next day or two. 675, got off easy this morning, Terry.
By 8:30, the men of the Coffee Cup Club have left.
Good morning.
And the women of the club take up their positions.
And if any women happen to come in a little early,
Then we're told by the men we're too early.
It's not that chivalry is dead in Arcola, just aging a bit.
It used to be that the women came just strictly on their coffee breaks from work, but now it's a daily.
After the last pot has been brewed, the cups are washed and carefully put back in their places. A few cup owners will wander in during the rest of the day, but it's the morning crowd that makes up the heart of the club.
Some of them there are, because there's several balls.
After 47 years, there is still a waiting list for a place on the wall.
people seem to appreciate it when we put a cup up there for them.
And the slow changing of names that marks the aging of the town itself keeps alive the spirit and tradition of sharing more than just a good cup of coffee.
As long as we can keep the door open, I think the coffee club will be here.